What's up, Grappler fans? My plans for selling this truck have all changed within the past hour, and if you're seeing this, that means the current plan has gone through. So I want to go ahead and show y'all. I've been talking about selling this thing for a long time, leading on that I'm going to build something cool and new that y'all aren't expecting. Well, I've had it for sale for a few months now. I've had a lot of people saying they wish they hadn't bought the truck they did buy, wish they could have bought this, or people that had a truck they would like to sell and buy this, but nobody really serious that had the money that was ready to buy it. But I've got a guy that I've actually known for a while through Instagram that has been asking me questions about this truck for years, and he's got a similar truck that he wants to do everything that I've done to it. And he's decided to work out a type of trade. It's a little bit complicated, and I'll be explaining it later, but I may be trading this guy, and he is really after the lift, the stocks and mud graps, and that 2016 engine and non-VGT Maryland Performance diesel turbo I put in there. He said he's not too worried about the exterior changes I've done, so if there's anything I want to keep, feel free. Guy said he's going to put his toolbox in it, so my remote control bed cover is getting pulled off, and these clear lens headlights that nobody can really find anymore, and LED bulbs I'm planning on removing and putting the stock stuff back in. So I'm going to show you what those look like. If you haven't seen my LED review, these are some bright lights. I love them. They look super clear. They were cheap. The guy could get the lights if he wants later, but I figured I'd go ahead and keep them. So I'm going to start taking things off here. Let me show you what these lights look like, and we'll get started. So here's a look at the clear lens headlights and LEDs I've installed. I'm about to remove them. And if you haven't seen my video from where I installed these, I'll put a link in the description for that because it's the same process. But I'm going to go ahead and remove them real quick and show a little bit of that, and then get this bed cover off. I'm running out of daylight, but I just kind of wanted to keep y'all informed as things happen quickly with the channel and what's going on. Getting this truck ready to trade, and I want to show y'all what I'm getting next, and ultimately what I get in the future that I've been working towards. And the whole reason I even put this thing up for sale, it's my dream truck. Had no intention of selling when I built it, but I have a new dream. I think it's a little bit far-fetched. I'm hoping I can make it happen, but if y'all will stick with me, I'll show you the whole process. And here's a look at this remote control Pace Edwards bed locker bed cover that I'm about to remove. Really nice, super clean look. Very discreet. You don't really notice it from the side. The guy is all about his toolbox that he's got in his current truck, so he said he has no use for this thing, so I'm going to keep it. Well, here's how she looks now. I was up late last night stripping everything off that he didn't care whether I kept or not. So I got the stock headlights reinstalled, the amber or orange, lights in there, just regular light bulbs, side marker lights put back in. Nothing's wrong with the stock stuff, it's just stock, and I had the clear lenses. Stock fog lights back in. You can see I took this two-wheel drive valance off. Also took off the bed cover. And he does not know that I have a fifth tire, a spare. So I think he's going to be pretty stoked about that when he gets here. But we'll see. That's my fifth 40 by 1550 for a 20 mud grap. So far I'm really stoked. I found somebody that kind of has the same taste in trucks as I do and wants the same things done to the truck. There's a couple of things he wants to change, which I'm totally cool with. It's going to be his truck now. So I'm ready to get things moving. Just want to show y'all the process and try to keep y'all updated as things change. We get this truck when he shows up. I'm going to show you what's going on. It's going to be a little complicated, but I'll explain all of it. But we're saying goodbye. My wife's torn up over it already. This is the truck I've had the entire time that she's known me. When I met her, this truck was leveled on 37s, and we drove it on the beach in Carolina all the time. And we got a lot of memories in this truck. We got married, drove to the honeymoon right after lifting it, putting the 24x14s on it. But now this is how this guy's getting it. This is what he wants, the stocks and mud graps. And he's keeping the amp steps. That's pretty much the only exterior thing that he's keeping. So before this guy gets here, this mystery truck, just kind of wanted to put it out there that I have intended to sell this with a specific project, build, truck, whatever in mind. So this deal, this trade, is not what I plan on it ending up with. It's not what I've been hinting at. It's not what y'all been waiting for. It's kind of a step along the way. So bear with me. Check out what this guy's bringing to the table. You see what I'm giving him. It's time to move on to bigger and better things than a two-tone King Ranch that you see on every corner. It's an awesome truck. It's a truck I always wanted, but I now have a new dream truck that I'm obsessing over, and I am seeing a way to make it happen. I'm taking advantage of it, and hopefully it is a win-win for everybody. So let's see what this guy's bringing. Alright guys, here she is. 2003 Cat Eye 1500 HD. She's got the 6.0 with 4L80 transmission. I don't know that much about these Chevys. Everybody I knew in high school had one with a 5.3, and I know they were great trucks. You could freaking floor them all day long and rev them up. Do fine. Don't know as much about the 6.0, but I've heard good things. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think of this truck. So right off the bat, traded my 2011 King Ranch F250 for this 03, much older, gasser Chevy 4x4 Silverado with cloth seats, no sunroof. Definitely a little crazy. So let's get into it. She's got no cats, X-pipe, you know, with glass packs, very similar to what I had on my 98 F-150 back in the high school. That truck at first I had true dual glass packs on. Then I went no cats, or just remove the rear cats, and straight pipes. I really like the way this thing sounds. With the X-pipe, no cats, and glass packs. But it's just not quite there. It's not quite a diesel. Definitely not what I want forever. But I think this is good for the channel. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this thing. And, you know, it's already got some fresh 35 Nittos on it. They're actually, let's see, what, a 295? Got a 295 60 on a 20. And these, I don't even know how to pronounce these. We got some custom offset special 20x10s, I think. Don't really know that much about them. May end up changing that. Y'all know me, I can't leave anything alone. I'll probably throw some mud graps on it. But super happy with this thing so far. The guy drove here, if you saw the plates, from Texas. It was a 16-hour drive from West Texas to get to my house. And it made it here. That was big for me, the fact that it could do that. But let's check out the inside. Oh yeah, 2003, top of the line work truck. I mean, this thing smells like black ice and bad decisions. This is a good time right here, just waiting to happen. Me and my wife have already been driving around, fueled it up. Let's start her up for you. Really not a bad looking truck. Very happy with it so far. We'll see how it treats me. He might have wore the thing slam out driving it that far, but I'm pretty excited about it. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments if you think it was a good trade, getting rid of the old King Ranch, just trying to get something new. You know, I'm still working towards getting what I want, but in the meantime, this is what I got. Alright, so by now you guys are probably like, what the heck, man, this is not a good trade. Well, I mean, I owed some money on the truck still. I told you I wasn't upside down in it. Maybe I was. Maybe I needed to get rid of it. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments why you think I got rid of that truck and got this thing. Alright, I'm just playing. Let me show you the real truck I traded for. Can y'all hear it? And guess what it is? 2014 Platinum. I had an 11 King Ranch, pretty similar trucks, similar mileage. This one's got a 1-inch leveling kit on 35s. Obviously mine was on 10-inch lift and 40s. So this is the truck I traded for. Now my plan is to sell this thing because I couldn't sell my big truck. I don't know what it was. People, one, I was asking a lot, so I do know that, but I know I had enough money to put 10 grand down when I bought my truck, and I have not found a single person that had any amount of cash up front. They all were trying to get full loans, and the bank just wasn't going to give them any money over Kelley Blue Book, and I had a lot of stuff done to that truck. I wanted more than Kelley Blue Book value. Sorry, y'all can get mad at me, but I wasn't going to give the thing away. So instead, I just traded it for a stock one so I can sell this thing to some grandpa that has some money and is ready to pay what this thing is worth. She's already deleted. She's got a MBRP 5-inch exhaust. It's just got a Sinister Diesel delete kit. Nothing too crazy. But I love this platinum interior, man. Let me show y'all this. So what do y'all think? Does 3 years newer and platinum over King Ranch make up for an even trade? Would y'all say that's fair? Do y'all think I got a good deal on this? Or should I have asked for some cash on top? How are y'all feeling about this trade? my truck for this truck even. I don't owe any more than I did before, straight up. Alright y'all, I'm done playing games. These are both my trucks now. I traded my 2011 King Ranch for both of these trucks from the same guy. He's a follower of Grappaholics, has been for a while. As you can see, both these trucks are running Nitto trail grapplers, and they're pretty fresh too. Like I said, one's a 295, the other are 35 by 1250 R20s. Now these trucks aren't perfect. He stationed out in the desert and has driven through some sandstorms or something. They're both a little rough around the edges, but I just can't get over this platinum interior and just the Kelley Blue Book value being a little bit more, plus having hopefully an old reliable, you know, gasser to drive around while I'm building the truck I truly want. I do plan on selling the white truck. Haven't decided on the black one yet. Y'all let me know what you want to see. Now let's get down to it. These custom offset special 20 by 10s are not exactly my style, but this is kind of like my responsible, don't spend money on it, just drive it truck. So do y'all want to see me do something to that? And also, with how it's a little rough around the edges, I know y'all spotted a few things already. Let me know in the comments what you see that's wrong with it. And the same thing goes for the Ford too. And I plan on making a video about everything that's wrong with these trucks. And then as I fix things, I'll explain it to you. Y'all can kind of go with me as I get these trucks either ready to sell or at least keep for a while. So, she's definitely rough around the edges, being 17 years old. I think this thing needs a name. So I would like y'all to help me come up with a name for it. I'm thinking something kind of related to the fact that it's a little beat up, a little busted. So help me come up with a good name for this old girl here. I have always had a thing for black crew cab cat eyes. I had some buddies growing up that had some clean cat eyes. One actually had a cat eye like this, but it was fully loaded, and they flipped the dang thing and ruined it, and it was a sad day for everybody. But nobody got hurt, just the truck got lost. But I always liked that thing. So it's kind of interesting to own one myself now. I really like how it sounds. I'm enjoying it. I've always had Fords, so we'll see if, you know, going over to the dark side works out well for me. But this platinum, man, this thing drives so smooth. I've been lifted on 40s for so long. I feel like I'm driving a car. So low to the ground, even with this 1-inch leveling kit and 35s. Should I leave it? I think I'll have the best luck selling it as is. You know, and I could always trade it in. There's nothing wrong with this thing, the way it looks. But that's no fun. What do y'all want me to do to this truck? Now, I could go full, you know, show truck like I did with the other one, or kind of like Alan Smith did with his white platinum. I could maybe bubba it up a little bit with some mud graps. I could go something totally different. So y'all let me know. I'm going to be cleaning this thing up, and while I'm at it, I may mess with it some, make it look a little bit more to my liking. And if y'all have been on the channel a little bit, you know I have a very particular taste. So let me know what y'all want to see. I'm trying to, you know, include y'all in what's going on with Grappaholics, not just on Instagram, but, you know, with real-time videos on YouTube of what I've got going on, and the shows I'm going to, the events, products I'm coming out with. So far I'm super stoked on this trade, and so is Zach. Now I'll tell you, the guy that's got my truck now, I know y'all are going to want to go follow him because he's already posting a lot of pictures, and if y'all care at all about my old King Ranch, you're going to want to see where that truck is and what he does. He's already changed it up a little bit, and the only thing I've modified on either of these trucks, besides putting some Zephyr's Pro 39 shiny spray all over everything, is I did this 2-wheel drive valance just like I did to my truck when I first got it. This is the one off my old truck, so we swapped that. So he's got the stock big old 4-wheel drive one on my truck now. He let me keep my bed cover, my 24x14s, a bunch of other stuff, my LED headlights. So this thing's going to be getting changed up a little bit. Y'all know I can't leave nothing alone for long. So let me know what y'all think I should do to it, what you like and didn't like that I did to my old truck. So go ahead and give Zach Kleins a follow. He's already posted more pictures of my truck now that it's his than he has of his previous like 9 vehicles he's had. This guy has always had like at least a car and a truck or 2 trucks. I'm trying to get on that level, and I finally have. I got 2 trucks now. I think that's the way I'm going to try to stick for a while, because every time I get my truck just right and clean, it rains and I got to drive it to work. So I'm going to keep old, you know, rusty, crusty, whatever we name this thing, to drive when it's raining, and, you know, still have fun and make noise, do burnouts, whatever else y'all want to see on the channel. So let me know, and make sure you check out GRAPPAHOLICS on Instagram. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what y'all think of my new purchase.